Okay, the last part of this is chapter 10 about elections. We cannot, remember we talked about we are an indirect democracy, so we cannot vote on bills in Congress, but some states allow you to vote on bills in their own state. The process of this is either referendum or initiative. Referendum, your state legislature will put a bill up for a vote in the next election, so they'll let you vote for it. Now, initiative means that if you want a bill put up for vote and your state legislature won't do it, if you get a certain amount of people to sign your petition, usually it's 20% of the people who voted in the last election, and it goes all the way down to 10%. Then if you get that number, you can put your bill up for vote on the next election. Also, there is a recall. That's not in here, but a recall, you can recall an official and have a revote. You may thought you made a mistake. Okay, we talked about the primary system and a little bit about the National Nominating Convention, and I think we've already talked about that. The president nominates the vice president, of course, with the permission of the delegates, which is always true. And then we come to the Bush versus Gore. And we're going to go over that in detail in class, but basically Gore had to win Florida to become president, and he did not, but he challenged some of the votes and started recounting only in the Democratic districts. Bush went to the Supreme Court and said, hey, you must recount all the districts. The Supreme Court agreed with him, but there was not enough time to count all the votes. So the Supreme Court said stop, recount, and declare a winner. And at that time, Bush was still the winner. Now, there's always been a problem of getting our youth to vote, so they came up with the Motor Voter Act. So when you register your car, buy a new car, you can also register to vote. But the next two elections after this was passed, the actual young vote went down, so this did not work as well as they thought. Okay, a mandate means that President Obama campaigned for president on the platform that he was going to have health care. So when he was elected, he thought he had a mandate to get health care passed, in which he did. And a party identification is the best way to decide how you're going to vote. If you had to ask me one question about anything and then guess how I would vote, you would ask me, are you a Republican or Democrat? And let's go on through here. In the Electoral College, I think we should all know about the Electoral College. It's the way we elect the president. Every state gets one electoral vote for the people they got in Congress. A candidate must win a majority of the popular vote in the state, and then they will get all of the electoral votes. That's why it's called winner take all. And like we said earlier, with the exception of Maine and Nebraska, which they split their votes. Okay, I think we're through with this. This is a review. Of course, you still need to read all the rest of the notes and study the book, but this gives you an idea of where I'm picking the questions from. Thank you.